Okay, so now this is part 4. I took a break because Spirit told me to. The sun is up, the energy's different, but there were some messages that may have felt incomplete to those of you that aren't ready to fully receive. But to those of you that are, what I was doing was I was speaking to multiple souls in ways that would attract you to this moment of awakening because you called on me to do this with you. Yeah, and so here we are. So the question still remains, what are you going to do about it? I was led to send information about the mini retreat to someone. And it's someone that I used to work with. But some of you guys know the story about how when I first started this work, I had got to the point I had no boundaries. I had so many people in my mentorship that I was mentoring for free. They either, experienced something where they couldn't pay, and I wasn't the detached witness, so it was unhealthy and toxic, and I would just continue to serve, right? Continue to serve. And one day Spirit said to me, you have free stuff for that, but you got to stop treating your business like a hobby, because you're going to burn out and you won't be able to serve on the capacity that you agreed to if you keep doing that. That's how Spirit got me on board, because Spirit knows I'm dedicated to my mission. So then I stopped doing that. And I always tell you, get what you give. I had someone that came across some money, a lump sum of money, right? And at that time, even Spiritual Happy Hour, I would let people come for free, because if you meant to get this work, I'm not going to let money stop you when Spirit tells me to do it anyway. But people started taking advantage. Like, they get a lump sum, they go to the casino, spend a lot of money, but still expected a discount at Empower Hour. At the time, I still had some ego, so I was offended. I felt insulted, you know what I mean? All that ego stuff, right? I don't feel that now, because there's a lesson in everything. I'm always growing. I'm always learning. It's the never-ending story, right? I've been saying this to you since the beginning. So yeah, so even now, I sent the message and they're in the same position that they were in. But the reason is because they didn't put their all into the blessing that they had. And then they walked away because when money became an issue, they didn't have the faith that Spirit will provide. One of my sisters in life, she shared this story about how when she first started working with me, she didn't have a job, but Spirit told her to start working with me. She didn't know how she was going to pay, but she did it anyway. Kind of like the story I've told you about what I went through. Well, she was never late with her payments. Spirit always made a way because she believed that Spirit would. And she was ready. She was ready to go to the next level. So she did so by any means necessary. That's just trusting and having faith. That's the only means necessary. People will influence you. Circumstances will influence you. Hell, you'll influence you. Remember I talked to you about how that inner child is operating on a very, very, very young mindset. Because the growth stops when the trauma occurs. The root trauma. Yep, it's true. But yeah, but I'm excited. This is what I'm here to do. And I've been, hiding. I've been hiding, And now Spirit is telling me to stop hiding because, again, there was lessons in my hiding. Going through the journey. Doing all that I came here to do. Learning all I came here to learn. But when it's time for me to jump up out of that lesson phase and get to the blessing phase, I'm on it. Spirit don't have to tell me twice. This is where it's time for you to get. It's the only way to be. I mean, if you choosing to accomplish what you say you choosing, it's the only way to be. So, yeah. It's layers upon layers upon layers upon layers, y'all. And if it sounds like I'm talking to you, it's because I am. Now, some of you, I am very consciously aware of who you are as I'm delivering the message. I would never call you out because that's not my place. But Spirit calling you out, if it's sizzling in your spirit, then yep, you already know. Some of you I don't know. I'm just saying what I'm being told to say. Either way, that's what I'm doing. But some, as Spirit is telling me, I'm receiving who you are. Others, I'm not. But I'm not thinking about it. I'm not judging it. I'm just delivering the message and leaving it up to you because that's what detached witnesses do. That's what people who have faith do. I know I'm going to get mine regardless. I told you about Mary Kay. Remember I told you I used to sell Mary Kay? And one of the things that we would say if a person was choosing not to, I'm going to say work with us, right? Because same thing. We say, wow. And that just meant with or without you. I learned something from every experience. You know, that's why when spirit guides me into experiences, I do it because there's always something. I told y'all I don't know how to put on makeup. I even shared the story. They had little cards that show you where to put the makeup. My ex-husband said I look like a pretty clown. It's funny now because I was looking like a pretty clown, doing what I was guided to do. And I learned something there. I was queen of sales and all that good stuff. I excelled at it, but then it just didn't resonate no more. So I left it where it was, you know. But yeah, I was just meant to get that lesson and then let it go. And sometimes that's what we do. We don't realize, you know, we hold on when we're meant to let go, and we let go when we're meant to hold on. We go past level 1 and we think it's one and done, but that ain't how that works. Now here's your test. Oh man, you only have an eternity to learn the lesson. You know, you got time. It's just where would you like to be right now? Yeah. But this has been fun. I shared with you guys how when I first started my journey, how I was able to put my body to sleep because I was so eager to learn. I was able to put my body to sleep and feel refreshed the next day, but my mind was still awake, able to learn. And that's what happened today. I'm going to lay in bed for a while though and see if I can get some sleep because I feel like it. But I do have a little bit of work to do today. So I'm going to get that done because I said I would be delivering it. And yeah, I always under promise and over deliver. That's just how I do life. It's a choice, you know. But yeah. So, yep. There are messages within the messages, layers upon layers. It goes deep, real deep, y'all. Listen, man, I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. Man, I'm telling you. Another thing, something that you'll do, and this is whoever you are, because I'm saying you, because I'm talking to everybody, multiple people. Each message is different for each soul. But a lot of times people will invest money in things like clothes, cars, travel, food, expensive restaurants, jewelry, purses, you know. But then when it comes time to invest in you, you act like you don't have it. Well, I mean, if you act like you don't have it, you're not going to have it. But if you remember you're an abundant being, and if Spirit says it serves your highest good, and you do it, you will always have it. I've been teaching you this since 2016. And those of you that have known me since before that, I've been dropping nuggets the whole time. Even my memories, if you look back at my memories, some of those things are dated far back, way before I consciously started my healing journey. Sometimes I show up as my own reminder. I love when that happens. I'll be going through something, and then one of my memories will pop up, and it's addressing exactly what I was going through, and it's from like a year, 2, 3, 5, 7, some 10 and 11 years ago. I love that. I always point it out to my mom, like, look, and because she knows what I'm going through at the time, so she knows how it resonates, you know? I always say my mom gave birth to her breadcrumb. At times, Spirit uses me to be my own breadcrumb. It's cool. It's cool. But yeah. Yep, this journey, you're ready for the next level. And although I feel like I'm taking it a bit far with the messages, the length of the messages, but Spirit's telling me to do it, so I know that's just ego, so I'm going to push through. And now I've released it. Now that I said it, it's gone out of my system. That's how you gain momentum. But how do you get there? I have the answers. I can teach you how to have them too. You ready? All right, so I'm going to end it now, but I am sending you so much love. This is video 4. This is video 4. Come on now, get with it, get with it, get with it. I heard get with it or stay lost. You know how they say get with it or get lost? Spirit said get with it or stay lost. And some of y'all got friends that you know meant to work with me too. But you been BSing on letting them know, because you know every soul has the person they're meant to work with, right? You haven't sat them down and really just pulled their card like, listen, this is what I'm receiving, and then gave them every reason why. You gonna know who you are when you hear this. The Spirit said you are. I don't care to know, but I know, gosh, right when I said it. But anyways, yeah, it's like time for them too. We talk about that big name, or it feels big, right? It's big because it feels familiar, because you were trained to be attracted to certain things. Well, I'm speaking to your soul, and when your soul is ready, you'll come around. That I know. We're on a whole different frequency right now. Hi, welcome to Earth, where your wish is the command. Cancel, delete, wish, command it, claim it, declare it. I am whatever I say that I am. You too, because you are me and I am you. Time for the Dr. Seuss riddles, huh? But anyways, enjoy your day. As the downloads come, I'll give them to you. I sure will. But this may be the end. It may be time for us to work together. That could be it too, right? I'm sending you love, light, gratitude. If you still here at the end, at this point, leave me a comment. Let me know. I'm still here.